Hey, what is up, everybody? This is the Great Puckatini. And what I got for you today is I'm going to do a player breakdown video, break down some film on one of the portal transfers to the Arkansas Razorbacks. Is wide receiver Raylen Sharpe. He's coming to us from Fresno State and also Missouri State. I believe he played for Coach Petrino. Matter of fact, I know he did at Missouri State, and he is now transferring to Arkansas. I think he's going to be a great pick up. He's just another weapon that Coach Petrino and the Arkansas coaching staff they're just stacking weapons. I mean, up to this point so far, I've broken down Omega Blake, who I think could be our number one receiver. Then we have Cam Shanks from Alabama Birmingham, and then we have Raylen Sharpe. Raylen is a little guy, but you'll see, man, he's explosive. He's fast. He'll just be a big-time playmaker for us. And I think Coach Petrino is just stacking good receivers, good players. All right, so let's break him down. Let's see what we got here. So, like I always say, I always check out their size and speed because to play in the SEC, you really need to be have the NFL prototype size and speed. Now, a wide receiver in the NFL, their prototype size, you look up at the top, is 6'1", 203 pounds, and run a 4.48 40. Now, Raylen is not that big. He's 5'9", 165. But one thing he can do is he can fly. And we know Arkansas needs speed. They need speed. And Raylen's got it. He runs a 4.36 40. I mean, and that's getting it. Now, if you're in those true 4.3s, you're really flying. And that's what we need. We need speed to back the defense up, maybe get a safety out of the box, and then we can run it some. And he can get down the field. He can bust the top off the secondary. All right, now just a couple of notes I made is he'll be a slot receiver. Although you'll see nowadays it's not like it was in the 90s. Where you had to have the big 6'2", 200-pound guy on the outside, and the little guys with the slots. Now they line them up everywhere. They stack them behind each other and do different things. But he'll kind of be that slot receiver role. He's going to be a matchup problem for that third corner and the safety. So if you try to put a safety on him, the safety's in trouble because Raylen can go. He can play. He can get open. He's a football player. He's got football speed. He's going to be a matchup problem. Also, he can return punts, but I think Cam Shanks will be our main punt returner. But you can't ever have enough of anything. You always need a lot of everything in the SEC because people get hurt, they get banged up, and you just need a lot of players. You need a lot of playmakers. You can't ever have enough playmakers. You just want to stack them, and that's what Coach Petrino's doing here. The offense, Arkansas staff doing a great job. All right, now let's look at his grades. This comes off of PFF.com. Raylen graded as overall offense as 72% this last year in 2024. His receiving grade was a 70%, which is really good. And his drop percentage was a 77%, which is really good too. He don't drop passes, And so you see three really good grades right there. Now these are not like C grades. These are 70%. It's really good. So he's a very good receiver. Grades that well. So let's look at his stats. Say, hey, he grades well, but does he produce? We need production. And in 2024, he was at Fresno State, I'm pretty sure. And he had 51 catches for 524 yards and 3 touchdowns, which is probably equal to what Isaiah Satanga did for us this last year. Played better with 3 touchdowns. He averaged 10 yards per catch, which is very good. Like anything over 10, because that's like a first down every time you catch a pass, and that's big. Now in 2023, he had a lot better year. He was at Missouri State. I do not think that was with Coach Petrino, though. I think Coach Petrino had already left. But anyway, he had, this is a lot better. He had 73 catches for 986 yards and 7 touchdowns. I mean, that's huge. That's a really good year. And he had 13.5 yards per catch. You see this guy, he's not just like just a trinket to show it on the field. I mean, he can be a real receiver and really make a lot of plays for us. And so anyway, I'm really excited for him. He's just another guy, a lot of speed, reverses, do things like that with him, get down the field, do a lot of good things. He's a good pickup. All right, now here on the film breakdown, here's what I saw. I saw some UCLA film. He didn't have like just one individual highlight, so I had to watch a couple games. I do have one clip I'll show you there against UCLA in another little video. But the thing I see when I watch film of him is he catches the ball with his hands, which is very important. He can make these over-the-shoulder catches that are so hard to do, and he makes them look easy. Even though he's small, he runs hard. He runs through arm tackles. He'll go across the middle and catch passes. He's very elusive. He makes defenders whiff him, which means they miss him. He can attack the deep middle of the field versus cover two. That's what these teams like to do. If you get third and long or whatever, or if you're not running the ball very good, they'll put two safeties and split the field. Well, Raylen can attack that deep middle. He's got good speed, and he can get there. You have to have good speed to be able to do that, and he can do it. Like I say, versus the safety or third best corner. And I think he'll create big-time matchup problems versus that third corner or a safety if you try to put him on him. He can return punts as well. I said that earlier. And the one real important thing is that he was a captain at Missouri State. If you watch the film here, I'm going to show you. You see the C on his right, on his shoulder, on his chest there. And so that means he was a captain. And that's very important. You're getting a guy that was a former captain. He's a leader. And so really good. I think this is a great pickup. He's a little guy, but he can play. So let's check out some of his video. I think that was all. Let's look at the UCLA first. Let's see. How am I going to get that? Right here. And here it is. UCLA is in the blue. Fresno. This is Fresno State. And I believe this was last season. Yeah, November 24. It just happened. It was just a couple months ago. So here he is. This is Raylen right here. They've kind of got him stacked. They do that so you can't get up and bang him, but also so you can cause confusion. I think they're both going to run inside routes. I would say this guy probably should have ran out, and then Raylen runs into the back of the end zone. And so watch him right here, and you'll see what I mean. Good speed, good hands. Here he comes right across the middle, quick, getting in the back. Good. See how he caught that ball up high? He's 5'9", but he's making that catch like for a receiver that's, look at him there, 6'2". Look at his hands. Very good. He's a good route runner. He's looks like an NFL receiver kind of, he's polished. And can I get that to play right there? He got 2 feet in, so great play right there. Now let's go to this little film I saw. And this shows here, this is PFF. So yeah, he played at Fresno last year, and he was at Missouri State when he caught the 73 passes. Before that, he only caught 16. I think it was when Petrino was there with 16. But anyway, Bobby Petrino, of course, sees, what he can do. Here's a little film they put together. Somebody did. It says Raylen Sharpe, the shiftiest wide receiver in the FCS. Excuse me, I can't speak. And this is really good. Let's see if I can get this full screen. Yeah, look at there. Where I am. All right. So, move that down here out of the way. Let's check him out here, see what we got. Just click right there. All right, here we go. And it's got music and everything to it, but I just kind of muted it. So there you go. See him there celebrating. Could we see the C on his chest right there? Yeah, right there. You see it on his right chest, right up there by his collarbone. So he was a captain. You see it right here. Right there is the C. He was a captain for Missouri State. Look at that catch right there. Catching over his shoulder, running towards the sideline. That's a tough catch right there. And he makes it look pretty dadgum easy. Look at that. Great hands. Catch it with his hands, over the shoulder. That's tough. That's a tough play to make. Oh, yeah, I can pause it there. There he is on a little speed sweep, like I was saying. Look at him go. 1 tackle, 2 tackles. Basically broke 2 tackles there. A little guy. And that's a speed sweep. That's the kind of stuff we need with Arkansas. We need some speed and some, do some speed sweeps. We didn't have nobody do that this last year. There he is, across the middle, making a good low catch, making sure he makes the catch, and then, hey, dance it up. Hey, man, if you catch touchdown passes, dance it up. I'm all right with it. But let's make that touchdown first. Here he is catching a short one. Let's back it up here. Let's see what he does. A good good yak. 1 miss. Look at there. The guy just barely touched his knee. He wouldn't have been down in a 2-hand touch game. Here we go again. Look at there. He's got that guy right there is probably a safety that is locked up on him man to man, and Sharpe is going to beat that. Let's watch him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 probably. 6th guy probably brought him down right there. You see his game-breaking speed. This guy can go. There he is right there. What's he doing? He's getting down the middle of the field, beating that cover two. They've tried to man up on him, and he's smoking his guy. See, this is the guy that's trying to cover him. This is that third corner or that safety. They're saying, hey, just cover the little guy. And the little guy's going to run right by him, make a big play right there. And you got lucky you tripped him up. That would have been a touchdown there. And now that's North Dakota State. Now this is not, I believe that's who that is. This is not some sorry team. This is, I saw them in their national championship game just a couple nights ago, winning it, you know. So anyway, this is not just terrible. Yeah, NDSU. Now I was talking, I didn't see what he did there. Caught one on the sideline over here. Yeah, watch him. One. Just outrun. I mean, look at him. I mean, the guy can go. Look at those. Look at that catch right there. Holy moly. Look at that. Watch this catch right here. See if I can pause it. Right there. Look at that. How does he catch that? I mean, God, they got two guys trying to cover him. And look at that catch he makes right there. Good gracious. Watch this. Holy moly. Look at those hands. And you tell me this guy's not a player? I mean, is he not better than anybody we had on the team last year? I mean, Tesla could catch the ball like that, Andrew Armstrong, but after them two, we didn't really have anybody. Now, right here, I think he's returning a punt. Let's see what he does here. Makes one guy miss. There's two. There's about 3, 4, 5. About the 5th guy gets him down. I mean, he's a player. Get the ball in his hand. There he is again. Look where he's going. Deep down the middle of the field. And that guy right there is probably their third corner or a safety. And look at him. He's got 2 yards on this guy. Throw him a good ball. It's a touchdown. I mean, yeah, look at that. Here we go again. Right there, who's he up? There's the corner and corner right here. So this is the third, or that's the 33 number. That's got to be a safety, you know. And he's going to burn you right there. You can't cover him with that safety. Good catch right there. There he is down the middle of the field again. He's shaking his head. You guys can't cover me. Up the field. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, he's elusive. Look at him go. Look at him go. Boom. Across the middle. Is that the same play? Is that North Dakota State? Yeah. So boom. They lost him in the back. He's a player, guys. I'm telling you. We're stacking them. Coach Petrino, Pittman. Look at him. Oh. He's fun to watch, if nothing else. Look at him catching that ball with his hands. You know, look at that right there. Look at that. I mean, he's like a banana almost. Look at that. Making that catch like that. He has really good hands. There he is again, getting deep. If he don't have to stop, turn around, he may take that one for a touchdown. There he is running across the back of that end zone. There he is. Look at there. That's the same play, I believe. Getting down the sideline. He's speed. He's fast. He's quick. Look at that catch right there. That's a tough catch. Looks kind of easy, but watch his hands. Right there. See how his hands, I had to catch that. It's awkward, but he catches it. I mean, that's a tough catch, guys. And look at there. Brings it down. Keeps his feet almost. Uh-oh. He's going to be fun to watch. Here's a punt return. There's one guy miss. Two probably, 2 or 3. Good catch right there. See, he had to catch that behind him. Watch this, how he has to stop, turn and catch this ball. So he's coming this way, and he has to catch it over here. I mean, that's a good catch. This guy's got really good hands. That looks like a punt returner. Look at him going. I mean, he can play now. He can play. He's a good one. He's a good one. And, you know, they talk about, you know, how not only want to get a good player, but get a person that can come in and be part of the team. And you saw it just like I did. The guy was a captain at Missouri State, and he's a game breaker, man. I'm telling you, he's a weapon. Bobby Petrino will find things for him to do. Man, he has great hands and catch the ball. He's elusive. Can run through tackles. I mean, he makes great catches. I mean, he caught like his drop grade was 77%. That means basically no drops. That's huge. That's great. After I've seen so many drops and holy moly. But anyway, I mean, we've got 3 or 4 receivers right here that I've seen in the transfer portal, 3 with Omega, Shanks, and then Raylen Sharpe they would be our top 3 receivers on last year's team. Well, outside of Andrew Armstrong. But anyway, man, we're stacking them and we're still bringing players in. So anyway, hey, another good one. I hope you understand how good this coaching staff is with Pittman, probably the best O-line coach in the country. Bobby Petrino, best offense coordinator in the country, probably. On defense, we got Coach Deke Adams. Man, he's got to be one of the best in the D-line in the country. I've worked with him before. Great guy, man. We got a bunch of, Travis Williams, defense coordinator. Man, we got some good coaches. And they're bringing in a lot of good players, man. Bringing a lot of good transfer portal guys. They're doing a great job. Keep it up. Raylen Sharpe, another good one. They're stacking receivers. I'm ready to see them, ready to watch them. Hey, that's all I got. Raylen Sharpe, wide receiver, transfer portal, transferring in. He's going to be a good one. That's all I got. Go Hogs.